Today I'm going to show you how to use 3x4 cut-aparts like this or these little small cut-aparts to cover these cute little notebooks. Okay, I'm just going to show you some options on how to cover these notebooks with these types of cut-aparts. I find it challenging to use cut-aparts, and so what I did is I found a way to use these cut-aparts to cover these notebooks. Now on this one I did use the regular paper and covered it front and back. Okay, then this paper had these cut-aparts that are different for sure. And what I did is I took the cut apart and cut a 1/4 inch off of each side. And then, because you want this to be 2.5 inches wide for these little notebooks. These notebooks are, let me measure them for you real quick. They are a little more than 2.5 inches by just under 4 inches, okay? So I definitely cut a 1/4 off each side, and I like that, and I just followed the cutting the edges of it to cut off the corners from the cut apart. And I like how that turned out. By the way, this is a page that is always hard to use, and I found a way to use it. Let me see if I can find it. This image is in 2 corners, the upper right and the lower left or something like that. And I may have used, but those are always tricky pages to use. And I thought, oh, I'm going to do this. So I think I used all of it. So I just put it on the back, cut it by 2.5 by 4 inches, and I ended up trimming a little bit off the top and around. Anyway, I thought that one turned out pretty cute like that. Okay, and then I did another one. So this is a larger 3x4 cut apart that I showed you. Let's see real quick. This paper is gorgeous, guys. It's a Vintage Christmas by, is it Echo Park? No, it's Cartabella. So it's gorgeous, and I need to figure out a way to use as much as possible of this. But anyway, this is this cut apart right here, 3x4, and I cut off a 1/4 inch off of each side and added it to this, and I think that's so cute. And I did not put anything on the back, and I'm okay with that. So that one turned out pretty cute. And here's another one that I use, that weird cut apart that, you know, that's actually for journaling. But I thought I'm going to, you know, use it on these little notebooks. And then there's the opposite of that page that has, yeah, a different, different type of thing that's hard to use. And then I made this one, which was another 3x4 cut apart, and I put that on the back of it. So these are ways that you could use cut aparts. You could actually make your own little notebooks like this. I don't have a tutorial for that. Maybe it's something I'll do at one time. Another thing you can do, you'll notice that I did this upside down, so be careful of that. But another thing you can do, these pages are sewn in, but if you wanted to, you could go ahead and just cover the entire notebook with paper and do it that way. But I wanted to use these 3x4 cut aparts because there's always so many of them, and I don't know what to do with them. And so here is something that I made a ton of these a couple of years ago. And so these little notebooks, I put a couple of them in here. These are perfect for this. And let me see which one, other one I want to put in here. I'll put this one in here, even though it's upside down. But that's okay. So you could put these in here, and then those smaller cut aparts from this collection, you could just put those in the pockets for decoration like these. Like this one's going to be a hard one for me to use. I probably need to use it on a card. But anyway, I just wanted to show you an idea on how to use these little, you know, the 3x4 cut aparts to make little notebooks like this. And we can do one on camera because I did cut one out. So I have this cut apart, which I find very challenging to use. Let's go ahead and do this, and I'll show you how easy it is. Let me get my little scissors out and my glue. So easy, guys. So all I'm going to do is glue this on there. And it's not, you know, it may be a little bit bigger. That's okay. I'm going to trim it down because we can do that, right? I hope you guys watched yesterday's video where I altered that half composition notebook and turned it into a cinch notebook. I'm making sure that I didn't put this upside down. Yeah. And that was a fun tutorial. Okay, so this is not fitting exactly. I'm okay with it because you can add ribbon, you can add whatever you want to these to spruce them up. So anyway, I'm just going to trim that little edge. And you can see I did go over a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there's that. I would put some pom-pom trim or something like that on that edge. That would be cute. I don't know how well it would fit in one of these if you do that, but yeah, I think that would be cute. So let me go ahead and put this on this side. So would you make something like this? By the way, would you make these little notebooks yourself? I think that would be, it would be a cute little thing to make. And I may make some with my scraps. And I'm going to give you some measurements so you can, if you decide you want to make your own, you can do it too. Give me a minute and I will finish putting this together. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of made that one a little bit too big. Oh well. I'm going to trim it down. So easy to trim. But these little notebooks are cute. Now, the cost on these, I did purchase these off of Amazon. And I think they're a little pricey. They're 40 cents each. And I think that I could probably come up with my own. Now, wouldn't be as cute. Would it be as cute with all the writing and everything? No, but I could always make my own on Canva. I don't know if the cost would be the same. But they're cute. I mean, they're very cute. And the paper's a good quality. But anyway, there you go. There's our little notebook. Let me give you some measurements in case you want to make your own little notebooks. I'm going to go ahead and fold it all the way out. So these are measuring right at almost 5 1/4. Okay. That would be 3 7/8. Okay, 5 1/4 by 3 7/8 if you want to make your own. And then that would be your pages as well. Now they sewed them in. Probably would not do that. But anyway, there you go. There's an idea. And here's all the little notebooks that I made with the 3x4 cards. I think these are, you know, this is a good idea for the 3x4 cards to get rid of those. I think that's, I mean, not get rid of them, but use them, because I have a challenge using those. And so I'm going to try to find more ways to use cut aparts from a collection. And here's one of them. They are stinking cute. They could almost be sold separately if you know, put some ribbon or something on them, or even tied a few of them together, or maybe two. Do them like, let me show you. Tie them together like this, put a belly band, and sell those together in a sleeve, or just on a belly band if you want it, with a belly band on them. But anyway, thought these are cute, and I plan on making more because I have lots of scraps left over too as well. And yeah. Anyway, guys, you take care and have a great week. This is today's video. And would you make these? Let me know. Comment below and let me know if you'd make them. I'll see you Saturday.